Hello, it is a game of the week, and this week's game is called Spirit Island. It is originally a board game, but there is a Steam version where the recent reviews are very positive, and it was released in 2020. Its publisher and developer is called Handelabra Games Incorporated. Now, there's also another way you can play Spirit Island online, and that is by doing it with Tabletop Simulator, I believe, but they have their own game on Steam. And in this game, you play as spirits of the land. You defend an island from colonizing invaders who are spreading blight and destruction to the natural land. And then, of course, depending on the spirit you choose, you can work with the native people to drive the invaders off of your island and become stronger. It is a strategic area control game, is what it's called. Since it is originally a board game with many expansions, there is a Steam version and it works just fine. There aren't all spirits in it yet, but they slowly add those. And I've always liked this game. However, in the beginning, I didn't branch out to play a lot of different spirits. I usually just took the same ones, the ones I was comfortable with, the ones I had played before, and that diminished the fun I had a lot. So I encourage people who want to play this game to not be afraid to try out different spirits. And another thing I encourage you to do is not being afraid to lose. So don't be afraid to lose, and don't be afraid of trying something new. I have lost to an adversary. Damn you, France! Ooh. When we tried playing it on a higher difficulty, like friends on a higher difficulty, you need to have specific spirits to like counteract what they do. But it was exciting, and it was nice to learn something about each spirit and what adversaries, and like gauging, okay, so this spirit would be good at dealing with this one, and then this one would not be good at dealing with if they spread out or if they clump together. It just depends on what spirits are good at dealing with what invaders. If you're not familiar with the game and the rules of it, the Steam version does have a tutorial, and I do believe it should be pretty in-depth and fine. I haven't tried it myself. I do believe it should be pretty good. And you can take a solo game as well. Now, it is more fun with other people, but I do think it's pretty fun if you just play it yourself as well. But that was this week's game, Spirit Island. Have you heard of it? What do you think of it? And would you play it? Anyway, that was this week's game. I'll see you next week with a different game. Bye!